Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Cam from the Safe Room, and today we have something extremely exciting to talk about. Just this week at the Game Awards, we got a surprise announcement from Striking Distance Studios about the new game that they are working on. Striking Distance is a studio that was formed only a few months ago under the PUBG Corporation umbrella to be making narrative experiences in the PUBG universe. And to be headed by creator of Dead Space, Glenn Schofield. Initially, I had assumed that Striking Distance would be working on some sort of first-person game, as that's what Glenn has been working on for the past several years in the Call of Duty universe, but we did get this trailer at the Game Awards that show that Glenn and the team are finally returning to survival horror, which is extremely exciting. So I want to take a look at the trailer and see if there's anything that we can find out about this game as we watch here. So all we know about the Callisto protocol is that it is set on the Callisto moon from Jupiter, and at least some portion of it takes place in a maximum security prison. Now, immediately one of the first things we're going to notice is what I assume is just a cheeky nod to their previous work, but right here when we get our first shot of our character here for the trailer, he's laying next to a book, which is hard for me to make out what it says. It looks like it says the blank handbook. Maybe some of the more eagle-eyed viewers out there will be able to see what that says, but the important part here says it is written by E. Langford, which is, of course, a reference to Ellie Langford from the Dead Space series, which I can only assume as we go into the trailer we'll see some other things like this, is a cheeky nod to all of the fans of Dead Space that are eagerly awaiting Glenn's return to survival horror. So, as we continue on here, another thing worth noting is, as we see the back of our character here, he does have this strange half imprint, half hologram on the back of his neck. My initial assumption after seeing this was that it's possible to be some sort of health indicator, much like in the original Dead Space games, but maybe less exact than it was in Dead Space and more akin to like a Resident Evil status where it changes to a different hue depending on the damage that your character has taken. Of course, that is, of unfounded rumors, but that's the first thing that jumped to mind here. The game, of course, looks beautiful, but we can we don't know if this is all pre-rendered or not. I would have to assume so. So we get some spooky shadows while we're talking to our hologram friend here, and we can see a very clearly dead roommate for our friend here, which is not going to turn out well. On the back of the shirt there, we see that it says BIP, which they allude to later in this trailer, I believe stands for Black Iron Prison, but we'll get to that later. So,
You see this?
we're going to get our big reveal of the spooky monsters that I assume we'll be encountering throughout this game in just a second here. So if we take a look here, they do have some sort of human resemblance still, much like the Necromorphs did from the original Dead Space series. A little bit less so. These to me feel closer to like a mix between the human form of Necromorphs in conjunction with like the Resident Evil 7 type, like more abstract sludge monsters, but definitely a very creepy design here. It definitely feels, with the second jaw here, very Geiger inspired, as many things are from the famous Alien franchise. So it does look like it's the end for our friend there, but as we zoom out here, we do get a couple more unique details, which I think are quite cute. If we look at the several screens here that we have before we zoom out to see who is looking at them exactly, we do have a couple of names denoting, I assume, what cell they're supposed to be watching on the cameras here. The top one is C. Mercer, which I assume to be an allusion to Chalice Mercer from Dead Space, as well as L. Murdoch being a reference to Lexine Murdoch. And over on the right, we have K. Daniels, referring to Kendra Daniels, all characters from the Dead Space universe. So obviously, this game has been confirmed from representatives of Striking Distance to still be something that takes place within the PUBG universe. So it's very unlikely that any of these are anything more than just cute references to the Dead Space games that we're also very excited about. Obviously, that's the market that they're trying to reach here, are fans of those Dead Space games. But I thought these were really cute. It's great that they still are, showing that the fans are ready for this spiritual successor, as it were, to the Dead Space franchise. So, as we zoom out a little bit more, we see what we can only assume to be some sort of prison warden watching the cameras. And we hear a transport come in, which is something that I alluded to just a few moments ago, where they say this is Black Iron Transport. So I can only assume, if that's what they said, it's a little hard to make out, that this is the name of the maximum security prison that our character will be essentially trying to escape from, as far as we know. And then we do get a large shot here of the surface of Callisto. It does look rather snowy and mountainous. It looks like we have a terrain running in the background there. And then, of course, we have looming Jupiter in the background. So it's unclear how much of this game will take place outside of the prison. The only information that they've given us about this game is that the character will be trying to escape this maximum security prison and uncovering the dark secrets of Callisto, which I think we can see in this trailer are pretty obvious what those dark secrets are. But that is our first trailer for the Callisto Protocol, and we do get a big coming in 2022 at the bottom of the screen here as we round out the trailer. So it's not too far off. It's a little unclear how long they've been working on this game. I know Striking Distance has been founded for a little bit here, and assuming they had been working on that game before that announcement. But tell me what you guys think. This is something that I'm just truly, truly very excited for. And as of recording this, it looks like we will be getting a red band trailer for the Callisto Protocol on 12/17/2020. So just a few days away. That's very exciting. Of course, I'm truly ecstatic that Glenn Schofield and hopefully some of his team will be working on another survival horror game. So if you guys are just as excited, let me know in the comments below. Of course, if there's anything that I missed, because my brain is smooth and small, let me know in the comments below, and I would love to talk to you guys. So without any other interruptions, I will see you guys when that Red Band trailer comes out. Thank you for watching.